Hello, welcome back to Borderlands. I'm Chance, also known as Moraz. In the last episode, we cleared the safe house, Sledge's safe house, um, and now we're at the Lost Cave, I think. Lost Cave. To harvest yourselves some shock crystals. I noticed in the previous recording that there was some blur, and I tried to I tried to look up like, oh, what could have caused that? Because I'm pretty sure I have my settings on the video on the game to be the same resolution without any filtering. So I don't know what might be causing that. I might have messed up some settings because I did stream at one point. And I do know the stream settings are different than my recording settings, but I'm 85% sure that I'm still on my recording settings. So, I don't know. Could just be that Borderlands can't handle visual effects very well. We are now level 17. No! Damn it. Oh boy. That's a lot of burn effects. Yeah, because like on my screen, there is like an aim blur. Maybe that's it. Sorry, I'm middle of combat doing this. Bloom, maybe it's the bloom effect. Turn off bloom for now. I just noticed that when I was shooting a lot of shock weapon. When I was using a shock weapon, it really flared up a bit. We'll see. Could be that it's just, you know, the older game that has an older setting system. I also noticed that when I was driving, I think it's whenever the game itself blurs, because it does do some auto blurring when you zoom in and whatnot. I can't remember what it's called. I think, is it ambient and occlusion? I don't know. I don't think so. I thought it was blue. Maybe it's depth of field. Let's turn off these for now. We'll see when I get to the editing portion, because like it's hard to recreate, because again, it was in combat that it was doing the major blur. It was also doing some of the blur when I was driving the vehicle, so I could have went out and drove the vehicle around recording it, but then I was afraid I might accidentally mess it up. So I figured, I mean, it's not that bad. It's just a little bit blurry at some points in combat. And then, as I said, like during the driving portion when I was editing it, I was like, what the hell? And I tried to check to see if like Mass Effect was like that, and it wasn't really. Some places it did do. So that's why I thought maybe it was my recording settings, but I double checked, and it is the resolutions that I record at, which is 1080 or no, 1920 to 1080. I mean, I could record higher and I could play games at a higher resolution, but the quality would be a little, not even a little bit, but it would be a lot lower. Not my console, my console, my computer can't handle it. Although I could probably, if I got a better GPU, not GPU, whatever. If I got a better something, I would be a little bit better. Okay. Doesn't seem to blur as much anymore. So one of the settings I turned off should have done the trick. We'll see in post. So yeah, sorry if I'm kind of working on the go, because this is the first time I noticed it when I was just kind of like... I mean, I noticed similar, but I usually thought it was like a... Because like, before I render it, I would check to see if the video and the audio was in like the right places or whatnot. Uh-oh. It's a fire skag too. Oh shit, I don't have health recovery in here. Okay. Okay. That was a bit wild. At least in terms of hey, a transfusion grenade. Those are my favorite grenades. Simply because you just toss them and you get health back. Might take a while to actually deal some damage to the enemies, but at least you get a little bit of health. Which is always good, especially in this game. Or as I mentioned before, the what's it called? Health vials don't heal as much as you know, as the later games. So you're kind of like itching for some health as you play on through. Oh, look at another clappa trappa.
See what we've got.
This music's ambient. I'm gonna miss it when we get to the dubstep. Not a big fan of dubstep myself. I mean, it's not bad. Plus, it's not the entire game. It's just, you know, I prefer ambience. See? transfusion grenades are quite literally the best. Oh, cool, a rocket launcher. Too bad I don't really give a damn about rocket launchers unless they have, well, I mean, in every single Borderlands game I've ever played, I always use a rocket launcher. It's kind of like my oh shit button. But, usually they have to have, like, a high fire rate, basically any Vladoff rocket launcher in the second game. High fire rate, fast firing bullets. I mean, in this game, if they're elemental, it's like, that's nice. But other than that, I don't give a damn. Because it's basically like, oh shit, you've gone down, switch to rocket launcher, just blast rockets at them and hope you get up. Some cases, that's just all you got. Alright, let's grab this quest from this claptrap. You discovered yet another defunct claptrap here. Doubtless he wandered in here and was destroyed by inhabitants of the cave. Perhaps there is a repair kit nearby. Get some HP, some bullets. All right. I think there's like a section that has like a bunch of skags in it. I think that's here. So I'm gonna get it ready for that. It's not gonna need it's not gonna be an easy time. I know that to be a fact. Decent XP, not bad, not bad. What's my stuff set? This is good. Still don't have a rocket launcher. That's worthwhile. Once I get my 4th slot, I might put in a rocket launcher for a safety net. Literally, that's all I use rocket launchers in this game for, safety nets. I do know the Berserk. Is it the Berserker? I can't remember which tree it is for Brick. Whatever one that gives increased explosive damage basically increases his like rocket launcher viability. In my opinion, it's just kind of good just to have it as like a, oh, you deal more explosive damage, have like 1 or 2 explosive weapons, and then have the rest be like, you know, whatever's the best. And generally, the explosive one is the best, but you know, you can only have so much ammo in a gun. At least at the beginning of the game. What? God. certainly wasn't the best, you know, combat scenario, but worked out in the end. Seems like an ixnay on the old health A. Okay, this next part's not gonna be easy. This is where it has the multiple alpha skags. Oh, nice. Now I don't need to use as much transfusions because my health is gonna go to full. Every time I see the money on the ground, I always think it's like a legendary. Oh, there goes the skag. Oh my god, there's another one? Oh my god. I thought there was only 2 left. Shows what I know. These guys aren't giving that much worthwhile XP. There we go. Now what is this? The shock resistance. Thought it might be a shock Nova. Nova weapons are pretty useful, and I think they're pretty good for Lilith, depending on like the ability, or not the ability, but like the depending on what kind of damage it does, because obviously it could synergize with your elemental tree, you know. Oh, increases resistances, and then oh, increases damage, and oh, you deal this and that. I believe this is a killing enemy causes fire damage. Just more elemental damage, the better, kind of thing. Now let's head on over to Claptrap, which is way easier to do because now we have Phase Walk, which increases our speed. Clap clap in the clave. Thank you, kind traveler. I could now return to my designated duties. By the way, I found it. You look like you used one of these. Sadly, this claptrap doesn't show you a nice treasure trove for you to go get some free loot. Most of them will open a door, but some just don't. Some are just backpack upgrades. Just, you know, it can be nice. It certainly can. Let's get on out of here. The only thing left is to go to Sledge's place, right? Well, I mean, obviously the Circle of Slaughter, which I don't know if we could do it. Our weapons are pretty jank still. We'll go to Sledge's house. Well, first we'll turn in this, get our shock-based Iridian artifact, and then we'll go to Sledge's Sledge's safe house, or not Sledge's safe house, Sledge's whatever it's called.
Let's get out of here.
Sledge's, I think it's like the mine place, right? Yeah, mine gate. I'm going to the mine shaft or whatever. Oh well. Let's get this shock iridian artifact. The scope is funky.
Don't forget to check out Marcus's store.
These crystals are perfect. Here's the artifact. I promise. Enjoy your new shocking ability. That's all we have. Alright. You just shooting? What are you shooting? Oh, you're shooting the skags.